Testing. Right, there we go. Oh, excuse me. Make sure the microphone works. For some reason, YouTube seems to be having a little bit of a, I guess you can call it a bit of a temper tantrum, but hopefully things should be all right. If there are any issues watching the live stream, then obviously do let me know. Just let me know if everything is all good for you guys and you can see everything clearly and can hear me nice and clearly, because as I mentioned, for some reason OBS seems to be playing up in YouTube Studios, telling me that apparently um saying saying that apparently that YouTube's not receiving enough video to maintain the smooth streaming, so I think it may just be something on YouTube's end. A little bit of a having a bit of a hissy fit, but yeah, obviously do let me know if the video's all good. Like, like I said, I'm not a good one with technology, and clearly it seems to be having a bit of a hissy fit. One thing I've realised I forgot is my tweezers. So I'm just gonna go grab the tweezers, and I'll be right back. There we go. Do apologise about that. Should have been prepared. I was like, right, yeah, I'm prepared to go, and then realised I forgot one of the most important tools. A good old pair of tweezers for the stickers. Right, anyway. So, welcome everyone to the final Speed Champions F1 live stream. I won't say it's the final Lego stream completely, because obviously people do seem to like the Lego build live streams. So I will obviously continue to do them. I might potentially move future Lego build streams over somewhere else, not onto my Twitch, because my Twitch is mainly for gaming. When I do online league races, so I might move them over to TikTok. I'm not 100% sure yet, but that's potentially where I might move sort of future Lego streams. But obviously, if people on here, if people on YouTube obviously like them, then I'll obviously keep them on there. So we'll see how numbers go. So anyway, as mentioned, it's the final one. This is the Williams F1 team. So just to show some of you guys, so here's the box. So this is the final one we are doing. We've done all the other teams, and this is the only one. The only two teams I haven't done on live streams, if you haven't been watching the others, were the Mercedes F1 team and the Ferrari F1 team. Those are the only two that I've not live streamed, but all the others I have, and you should be able to find them on the channel underneath the live tab. You'll see all the previous live streams up on there. 263 piece set, so should only take about an hour, probably a couple hours. I would say it's going to be a speed build, but I'm not going to go for it too quick. But we will sort of try and get it going as briskly as we can, because I have somewhere to be in about an hour's time. But it's fine if I turn up a little bit late. Usually some people turn up a bit later. Anyway, so I don't know how many stages we've got on this one. I believe it's 100 something. Let's have a quick look through the book. 105, I think. Yeah, 105. The 105 steps, but like all the other sort of speed champion builds, they're pretty much sort of copy and paste effectively some of the steps. The only real differences you're gonna get is when you come to like the bodywork sections of the cars, but other than that, sort of building them up from this little base plate, they're more or less the same. There's not really like much of a difference when it comes to that bit. Right. So step 1's done. Step number 2, I need 2 white V's. So I need that one and that one, and I need some other bits which are in blue, but they aren't in that bag, so they must be in here. There is one of them. Try and find the one, and I already have. There we go. So thoroughly enjoyed building these. I really have. It's been nice and sort of chilled, relaxing to do this. Am I gutted that this is the final F1 car that I'm going to be building in regards to this set? Yes, because you know it's just been so nice to see how the other ones come. Been a bit annoying because, as I mentioned, most of the steps are pretty much rinse and repeat, but at the end, it's just having that satisfaction that you've finally built it from a load of pieces into actually something that's nice to look at when it's in the display cabinet. And yes, Harrison, I see you're here. Oh yeah, I'm here. Haven't missed much. No, you haven't. But yes, I will probably, well, depending on my limitations, because obviously I'm only using the webcam, so there's not really a way I'm going to be able to get the webcam. I might be able to spin the camera around so you can see where the cabinet is, so you can see me put the last one into the cabinet to sort of top off. Well, to sort of close the chapter on the F1 Speed Champions. But I do have some news for you guys, which I will get onto a little bit later on. Which I'm definitely looking forward to announcing. So I will announce that probably once I've built this car, or sort of just as we're getting towards the end of this, towards the end of building this car. But we shall see. Right, I need to tell me the orange studs. Fine, because that's all I can see in this bag is a little translucent orange studs. And with this, we are going on the underside, and that one to go in there, and that one to go on there. I'll tell you one thing that bugged me the other day. I loaded up Lego 2K Driver, and I was hoping to actually build an F1 Speed Champions car in the 2K Drive game, but for some reason they don't have base plates that the F1 cars use in the game. So you kind of have to try. You sort of have to try and improvise on like a workaround to try and get it to work, but I've not been able to get it to work because either with the base plates that are in the game, either one side's too long or another side is too short, and it just becomes such a pain in the backside that I just turned around and went, you know what, I'm not even. I'm going to give up trying because it really was difficult to try and get it to work. I even tried to attempt to do the what was it? Yeah, I tried to attempt to build the Speed Champions Ferrari F40 in the game as well, and same issue. Like, you know, come across a base plate that was identical to what the Ferrari F40 car uses in regards to Speed Champions set, but for some reason it was like the main section of the base plate just didn't seem to have like enough sort of like stud placements, so the car looked a little out of whack, and I was like, damn, I can't build like the real life cars, which did suck, to be fair, because I was looking forward to sort of trying, or at least succeeding in doing it, but it just never worked. You know, it never worked out, and I was pretty gutted about that because it would have been cool, but yeah, it's sucky, but you know, probably people out there that can do a far better job than I can at doing that. But yeah, I just couldn't get it to work. So I spent numerous hours trying to get it to work, and I just couldn't get anything lined up properly, and half the pieces were missing in the game as well. So it just made life a little bit more difficult to try and sort of like make the cars on the game. But yeah, with one for trying. I mean, there probably is a workaround, but I didn't sort. I couldn't be bothered to sort of look. I was like, oh, I'll just give up. I've tried, failed, can't see a workaround. So yeah, it was like never mind. Right, so where are we going with this? We are going. Yeah, like that. Right, and now I need. This piece when it comes out. There we are. I'm going there like so. 7 steps through. Right. We need that piece. Also, 2 of those blue bits. There we go. And we also need that piece. No, I don't want the Lego hair. 2 of those. And we need that piece. It's going to be in this bag, isn't it? Indeed. There we go. Lovely stuff. Right. Take grey piece. white piece onto grey. Blue pieces onto grey. And it's still got a little bit of sort of grease on them from helping my mate. Well, I say helping my mate, but from where I went over to my mate Wayne. Went over to my mate Wayne's house to install the new Speedo drive hub on the X8RX, and I'm pleased to say Speedo and mileage clock finally work. However, there is a slight little issue I have, and that is to do with the actual Speedo needle itself. So whenever I'm riding anywhere, well, when I was riding it back to do a full proper test run on the way home, we noticed that the Speedo goes up really quick. However, when I compare the speed to my navigation system and the Speedo the Speedo on the ped, let's say the navigation system is reading my speed at 30 miles an hour. According to the Speedo on the bike, my speed is 40 miles an hour. So I don't know whether the Speedo's 10 miles an hour too quick and it just needs recalibrating a bit, or if the speed on the app is just not updating quick enough. So I'm having to sort of try and think, right, okay, well, if one's telling me I'm doing 40, the other one's telling me I'm doing 30, which one is the correct one? I mean, obviously, the Speedo needle is attached to a cable which is attached to the hub on the front wheel, but then the Speedo is sort of being picked up via GPS, but it's a little bit annoying because I'm sort of trying to think, okay, well, one, and my mate Terrana went, he went like, oh, do you know what your speed you're doing? I said, well, I don't know because I'm getting sort of conflicting things. And he was saying, well, your Speedo should be the Speedo on your bike should be your true speed because it's actually registering how fast the wheel's turning. I was like, okay. I went, well, well, when we was in a 30 zone, I went, if you was doing 30 mile an hour and I was doing 30 mile, I go, you were still pulling away from me, even if I was going at 30 according to the Speedo on the bike. So how can, we both be do 30, but you're still pulling away from me, which was a little bit sort of like, okay, what's going on here? But yeah, I don't know whether there's just if there's like a tuning thing to be able to sort of tune the Speedo to get it a little bit more accurate or what. I don't know, but yeah, I'm not a mechanic by any stretch of the imagination, so I've got absolutely no clue. But at least, as far as I'm concerned, at least I'm happy with knowing that the mileage clock actually works. So after this would be 5 weeks since I've owned the ped. This would be the fifth week come Wednesday. So in the 5 weeks I've owned it, it's like the first time the Speedo's actually worked and that the mileage clock is actually running. Like the actual mileage clock is actually running and doing something. So at least now the miles are actually counting up rather than sort of just sitting around not doing anything. Going on here? Yeah. Hello Liam. FA Cup this weekend. Does Lowestoft have a game Saturday? If you know, Speedo thinking you're going speeding. Yeah, it's weird because I'm like, huh, what? Okay. I don't know if Lowestoft have a game this Saturday in regards to FA Cup or anything like that. Uh, I believe they played at the weekend just gone. I know they won their FA Cup trophy game. Can't remember who they were playing, but I think they won like 3-1, something like that, or 2-1. But in regards to this weekend, I genuinely do not know if Lowy Town have got a game on. I mean, chances are they'll have a game either today, maybe tomorrow, and then they'll probably have another one again either Saturday or Sunday. But like honestly, I don't know. I don't really sort of keep tabs on Lowestoft Town. To be fair, haven't really done since 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 my work placement sort of ended there years ago. Right. I mean, to be fair, you could probably always Google it anyway. To be fair, and see if they have anything going on, but I I honestly do not know. Right, so that goes on there. Time for a sticker. Right. We need sticker number 7 and sticker number 5. Sticker 7 first. 7. Good old Len Goodman with his 7. Trademark. Announcement 7. 7. I can't believe my daughter's started sixth form. Mad. 16 years old and she's sixth form. Doing A-level geography and I believe, yeah, there's like fine art and photography, I think, something like that. Mad. I wonder why I'm going grey. Yeah, no, she literally WhatsApped me yesterday asking me to get hold for her a book in like to do with like A-level geography. Like it was just like a revision book thing for A-level geography. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'll see what I'll do. But she timed it well because she asked me yesterday, and I was like, oh, you must have known I got paid today. So well, you must know that I get paid tomorrow. So I was like, yeah, I'll see what I can do for you. Lucky enough, by the time I paid bills and got all the bits sort of that me and the missus need for the house, and after I've paid all the other important bills, so like paying the insurance on the ped and everything else, lucky enough, had some money in reserve left, and I was like, right, okay, yeah, I'll get her what she needs because I did. Yeah, as a dad, I did make that promise to her and say like if there's anything you need for your sixth form and whatnot, let me know, and I can. Well, I'll see what I can do to try and help you out because I did get her a laptop sort of like as she was in a well when she was just starting the final year of school. Because I said to her like, look, I'll get you a laptop. Didn't get her a brand spanking new one. It was just a second hand one from CX, and it wasn't even a proper laptop. It was more of those sort of Chromebook style laptops. Because I was like, well, you only really need it for school, so you don't need anything like drastic. You don't need a fucking gaming PC. Well, you don't need a gaming laptop for college work and shit like that. So I was like, I'll just get you a Chromebook laptop. And at least it's something you can at least take notes down. And if she needs to obviously search up bits and pieces in regards to photography or geography or whatever, like she can use that, like, tap into the college's Wi-Fi, boom, 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 job done. So So she knows all that, and I said like obviously that like you can take the PC into college with you because at least then she doesn't need to worry about obviously like freaking notebooks and having to write things down. She can obviously just type it all on her computer, save it, and whatnot. So it's not too bad. I'd have recommended to her to get a USB dongle, so just in case she runs out of space on her PC for obviously putting stuff on, at least she'll have a USB dongle to back her work onto. It's always good to have your work sort of backed up onto a USB drive, just in case you ever lose it. Wife is back home from out somewhere, and I think she nearly fucking fell through the front door. She nearly fall through the front door. Yeah. Let me guess, because the cat stood in front of it, or you just forgot that there was a step in. You idiot. Yes, I did just call my wife an idiot. So yeah. As you heard from the interaction there, wife came in through the front door and basically forgot that there was a step in front of. Well, yeah, forgetting that there was a step in the front door and basically nearly went arse over head. Which, to be fair, if I wasn't live streaming, I probably would have absolutely pissed myself laughing, but I didn't. Just called her an idiot instead. Alright, she knows I'm only joking. Got there, a little bit. Oh yeah. Right, so that goes into that. That goes into that. England under 21s are 1-0 up against Kazakhstan under 21s. Very nice. I like. Although Borat wouldn't like it. Right, so that goes on there, and then we are going. The way the very famous movie character would say, always follow the instructions. So you go on there, and that piece which goes in to there. And which side are we going? We are going that side. And we're essentially just copying what we just did, but we're doing it for the other side. So yeah, if you ever do, if anyone who's watching this and you've not done yet like any of the F1 Speed Champion sets, I definitely recommend it. It's fun, it's relaxing, it's nice and enjoyable, easily kills plenty of time, especially if you haven't got like anything else to do and you're trying to sort of look for something to do. The sets aren't massively expensive. You're looking about sort of £23 a set, which is about the norm for the Speed Champion sets, to be fair. Like most of the most of the Speed Champion sets are around sort of like £22.99, or Nero's makes no difference, 23 quid. I know some are on offer, So, like, there are some that are priced a little bit cheaper than that. But yeah, it's fun. There are a couple, like there are some from when I looked the other day that I definitely would like to get, because I see them go like, oh yeah, I like to get that one, or I like to get that one. So just gonna have to see where the mood takes me. The only trouble is that I've got to remind myself that if I do get more, I need to up on the storage game, because I don't have much storage left, because the cabinet I bought was for the Speed Champion sets, and once this Williams goes in, the inside of the cabinet will be full, meaning I will have no more room for any cars in there. At the moment, the final cabinet space on the inside of the cabinet is taken up by the F40. This Williams will replace that, and then the F40 will go on top of the cabinet where the Too Fast Too Furious Honda S2000 is, which is going to be interesting. But I am going to look at, probably won't get a cabinet this month, probably next month is when I'll get one. I'm going to sort of look at trying to get a nice proper big, like a nice proper big cabinet. So not only can I put the rest of the Speed Champion sets in, but I'll be able to put the bigger sets I've got, because I've still got to try and find I've still got to sort of try and find a cabinet big enough that will take the Technic Ferrari, because the Technic Ferrari still currently occupies my daughter's bedroom. Need to get on that. I mean, to be fair, I let my daughter know that the Technic Ferrari's in her room. At first, typical Aston Martin fan, she went, "Ew, why have you got a Ferrari in my room?" But then, to be fair, like after all the jokes, she was like, "Yeah, that's fine, Dad." She went like, "Just leave it on." So it's on a shelf in her room until I can get a cabinet, and then once I can get a cabinet that's big enough for that, it will then go into that. I need a cabinet big enough to fit the Technic Ferrari, and then all the other little, and then I know that obviously all the other little ones will easily fit. That's how it'll be. All fun and games. All fun and games. Right. Maybe I need a dark blue bit. There we go. And I need he's another one in here somewhere. There it is. And that one goes. That one goes that way. Yes. That one goes that way. That one goes that way. And that one goes on there. Now, to be fair, this live stream was highly recommended by one person and one person only, and that is Mr. Morley, who, if you're not familiar with the name, has done YouTube live streams on Lego sets he's built and stuff. He's been pretty much pestering me the past sort of 2-3 days, asking, when are you doing the Williams build? When are you doing the Williams build? We're out of the summer part of the season's been and gone now, so you've got time to do your Williams build. Like, do it. And I'm like, I'll try and fit it in. So yeah, this is on a very high request from Mr. Morley, because I guess there's not a lot of Lego content on YouTube at the moment for him to get his fix, and I guess he's watched pretty much everything.
So he was like, "I know who builds Lego on YouTube. I'll pester him and get him to actually do something." I think he was suffering a little bit of Lego withdrawal, like Lego YouTube content withdrawal symptoms or something. I don't know. I've got to get the little triangle bits out as well. So yeah. So for those that watched the previous sort of YouTube lives and were wondering when was the next one coming out or when was the Williams one coming out, you can thank him because now it's here and it's out. Yeah, I was literally just sort of trying to find a good time to do it, basically. Are we going there or are we going there? Actually, going there, right? Okay. Make sure I'm putting them in the right place. Forgot that was on. I mean, to be fair, I don't watch the under 21 football. Oh yes, it. That one on there, that one on there, and then these two are going there. That one's going there, and then this one is going that way round. And then I can't really see because I've got the curtain open, so it's letting light in so you can see what's going on effectively. But I've got like the money box here sort of casting the shadow, and not only that, my cup's also casting the shadow. So trying to look at the darker coloured Lego bits, I can't tell what's what. Two short one studs and two taller one studs. So I need those two. I think the other two are in here. Yeah, there's the taller one. It's that one. Right, so these are going where exactly? So the taller ones are actually going in there, and then the little idly ones. Yeah. There and here eventually. There we go. Dean steps in. Might have to fold the book up just. Right, two navy plank pieces. Down. I realise sort of camera sort of struggling a bit. I know ring light's probably not gonna do much in regard, well, in way of lighting, but might sort of help a teeny weeny bit. That is going that side. That one going that side. And now I can actually see what I'm doing now. Bright blue piece. Two little orange studs. We are going to front. Light blue bit there. Orange stud there. Yeah, stud there. Right, okay. One in there. There is 2. These are going just behind the corner. They'll go. That one's going. Goes in that way. There we go. Goes in that way. All right. Cooking. Right. Two black studs. Similar to the orange ones, but they're not translucent. Two. Two chunky blacks. 2 chunky black studs. Gosh. Right. The sits under that one. That one. Goes sits under that one. Basically, corner. There. And goes on there. Oh, right on top of each other. There we are. That one. That side. That one. One of those. And steering wheel. Go. On the top. And then this is going up there. Number 24. Still got a few more bits here, but we're not on those yet. Them. Them. This that goes on there. One goes in front. That one. Two pieces. Going that way. That way, and then this is there. All right, 26. Pieces. That one on top of there. Hope you're still watching this, Mr. Morley. End of the day, you're the one who requested this. So I hope you are watching. Huh? No, I'm good. But thank you. 2 triangle bits. Because on this, we have stickers. We got number 18. Sponsorship Steven.
There we go. We've got the little. Again, apologies. My webcam is from like the 1760s. Got a little sticker on it. I am still here. Don't fear.
Yeah, no, don't worry. I weren't fearing. I was thinking, end of the day, you're the one that pestered me about wanting a Williams F1 Speed Champion live stream build. So I hope you're still here watching it. You're the one who asked for it. I was more than happy to do it at some point during the week. More than happy to do it either on a Wednesday or a Thursday or whatever, but someone was having Lego content withdrawal symptom. They were going cold turkey and needed, they need their fix. They need their fix to cure them. Right. So stickers.
I will live stream some Krusty Burger tonight.
Oh, you're right. Okay. He's going to actually live stream some more of the Krusty Burger build. Heard it here first, folks. Be nice. I'll be tuning into that when I back into me dinner. I had my breakfast this morning, which was a cheese and bacon toasty slice. It was one of those pucker slices that I managed to pick up from Morrison's when I went there earlier to go get a few little bits and pieces that I forgot to put on the shopping list. And yeah, I sort of saw them. I was like, oh, that'll come in handy for breakfast. And I knew the wife wouldn't have had anything to eat for breakfast. So I was like, oh, I'll pick them up. The wife said that the pepperoni pizza slice was nice. And I have to say the cheese and bacon toasty one was actually really nice as well. Are they cheap? No, they were like nearly £2 for a slice, but they were like decent sized ones. They weren't like butt ass tiny little like bit of pastry. They were proper decent sized slices. Very nice warmed up as well. I had my cheese and bacon toasty one warmed up. Didn't have to, but I thought, do you know what? I'll warm it up. It was really, really nice. Wife had the pepperoni pizza one warmed up as well. But yeah, very enjoyable. Definitely filled a hole in the mornings. And then, yeah, so went out, went out with mates, get the speedo fixed on the ped. Came back and fancied a nice little sort of light lunch. So I did just that and ended up having 2 ham and cheese wraps. Ham and cheese wraps. They were very nice. Had mozzarella cheese and red Leicester cheese inside both the wraps. So I had 2. I thought, why not? They were very, very nice. Definitely definitely keeping the hunger at bay for a bit. Right, there we go. That is bags 1 and 2 done. Put all the spare pieces to one side. Bag 2 is now empty.
Did you see the new Burger King burger? No, I haven't. Well, I knew they were announcing a new one tomorrow. Well, I knew there was a new one that's coming out tomorrow, but I didn't see. Well, I didn't actually see what it was. Oh, excuse me, I've got hiccups. Lowest off at home tomorrow. Away to Haybridge. Saturday in the league. So if at a loose end, at least football down the road. Yeah, obviously football down the road tomorrow. The only trouble is I'm not going to be in Lowestoft tomorrow, as I will be out pretty much all day. Oh, it's got fucking Gordon Ramsay in the back. I just loaded up the Burger King app just to have a look. The Wagyu. The Wagyu not made by Gordon. No shit. Lands tomorrow. Let's have a look here then. Coming tomorrow, new Wagyu burger from Burger King. Burger so good, even Gordon Ramsay wishes he made it. I doubt that. Enjoy deliciously seasoned 100% British flame grilled Wagyu beef, topped with sweet caramelized onions, pink pickled onions, crispy onions, peppery rocket, creamy caramelized onion mayo, served in a soft seeded brioche bun. Available to order tomorrow. Don't miss it. Be alright if it didn't have all that other fucking shit on it. Caramelized onions, pickled onions, crispy onions, rocket, and onion mayo. Take away the rest of that shit. Be happy. I'll be happy with that. But yeah, all that crap, like, ooh. I mean, I'd give it a try, but yeah, I'll be taking the rest of that shit off. Like, if I can add cheese to it, I'll be like, right, yeah, I'll add some cheese to it. I'll have a fucking Wagyu fucking cheeseburger, mate. Not having it with fucking that other shit on it. But we're not having Burger King tomorrow, so because we're actually having something else. Well, I mean to be fair, I mean where we usually go to eat when we go out on the trip that we're doing tomorrow, usually where we go to eat, there's a Burger King pretty much in the same area. Oh, I don't know. Sort of impromptu freaking taste test on a new burger I'm gonna have to do tomorrow. So that's gonna be like 2 burgers I'm gonna have. Man's gonna have a freaking heart attack by the end of the month. Sorry, Mrs. Reeve. Unfortunately, your husband's passed away. Oh no, what happened? He's had one too many burgers. It's clogged his arteries up, and unfortunately, he's had it. I mean, to be fair, I do like my burgers. I know people are going to be like, oh, they're unhealthy. Oh, they're this, they're that. But you do you, I do me. If I die in my late 30s from a heart attack from clogged up arteries from eating too many burgers and stuff, well, that's on me. You know, I've had a relatively good life. Stressful in parts, but it's been relatively good. Is that the part I need? Oh, it is that one? I don't want the other one. I want. Bloody hell! Come on. One. Go back in. Right. This is going. In there according to where that is to go.
this is going, and I can get it to go in properly. There we go. And then this one goes here. And the other one goes side. Okay, lovely. So, two navies. One of them. The other. And we are going back. Oh. Two going. So in that one there. Right. The little turny veins is like all the little sort of underfloor Venturi tunnel bits. Oh, damn it! I had the bit and then that I needed. You come, Max. I need you. Need you. Need you. You. And I need one of the two star ones, which I just had a moment ago until it decided to cut loose. Cut loose. Cut loose. Need two little triangular corners. There's one of them. The other one. Right. Look. Oh. Okay. Those two on top of each other. Sure they're a little bit better. There we go. That one goes on there. One goes under there. Goes that. And then top. Actually. Like that, because one like that, and I need a sticker. Need number 17. Sides it going? It's going that way round, so it's go that way round. Drop. Getting the right sticker. go. And this is to go there. Side. That and the stickers out the way. Right, number 33. I need bit of Lego jumping out the bag. That one. And I need that one. And that one. Could be in this bag, innit? Or I'm going to end up checking this bag. It's going to be in the other clothing bag. Nope, there it is actually in that bag. Right, so this that goes up there. This one goes there, and then this is to go like that. All right. Come on. Get out of there. There we go. This one is going way a bit. Yeah. Right, and then 35. And another one. That one there. Flip it over. These need to go. That one goes there. Lined up perfectly, and then the other one goes. So, and then this goes in like that. Okay, and then that one. Uh, two goes on there. Okay, and now we've got two navy bits. One's a very weird looking bit. There, they're going to be in here. That one. There it is. So I'll try and look for it. That one on to there. one. Goes like that. 39 is another 2-bit. Go at a right angle. And then we need one southern, two. One stud. Number 2. That will go there. Oh. Now I've landed in my lap. Twice. Come on. There you go. Now you're on. Right. There. Then I need a my protein sticker, number 14. Tell you what, when it comes to the stickers, the tweezers are so handy. Then goes that way. That way. On like that. Over there goes. And it is because that one's got to go. Oh, actually, no. Not it's not. Curve. Those ones. That makes no sense. Well, that's got to go on there. And oh wait. They're a different orientation. Why? Hey, different way round. Oh, we're saying the flat one. This bit's really confusing. It doesn't really tell you whether it's the curved one that goes on top or if the other one goes on the top. And then it can't be that one. Why would it be that one? That's got to be that one. There we go.
God, that didn't make that fucking. I am stumped. It didn't.
It does not make it like clear on what bit's what. Because,
I'll say you probably won't see it 'cause it's crap camera, but it's this step here, 43. Now, those two bits on top, you could tell are completely different bits. But then, again, the camera's not doing it any justice. It's just going to look a dark fucking image for some reason. But for some reason, in the image down here, it shows the two bits are practically.
it's showing them like they're exactly the same bits. So then you're sort of looking, you're like, right, well, how can they be the same bits when they don't fit together? Like, they're not actually like actually fitting on together. So it was a bit of a sort of what the fuck. But we've done it, and looks like so like that one there and that one there. Basically that goes in like that. Yeah, right, okay. Okie dokie. Right, we're back on track now. Sort of. Don't need that one. Yeah, I'm going to keep that one out of the way, otherwise that one's going to rip me up. Tweezers again. We need Matsu. We need number 15. Side. Just gently, there we go. That and black piece. I was going to say it's probably not in here, but it actually is. Right. And that one needs a sticker, and that needs number 21, which is that one there. And this is going on. Don't get on first thing. And that's got to go. That one goes there, and then this one. Yep. Currently just working on the right hand side of the car. Of le car. Plus 5. Right. Taking a bit longer than I wanted it to. That one there. That one there, and need that to go on there. To go on that way, and we need stick number 8. To eat. Probably get moaned at if I said I was going to do this in 2 parts. Like, no, you did all the others in one go. You shall do this in one go. I don't want to do it in one go. I want to, I want to savor this. I want to savor it. It's the last F1 car I'm going to build. The last ever F1 car I'm building. I want to savor it. I don't want to run. I don't want to finish building it. It's gonna be sad noises when I actually finish building this. There's an achievement, yeah, but at the same time, it's gonna be a sad moment. Then it's the final one built. Done, consigned to history. This is just rinse and repeat what the other side was. Those two. Back singular stud. And I can find one. Come on. How'd you get? Those two. That one there. That one there. That one there. That. This little triangle there it is. Yeah, just do let me know if the stream's running okay because okay, YouTube Studio's actually saying that it's now excellent. Seems to be running okay, but do let me know if it seems to be a bit buggy or laggy. Not really much I can do about it, but feedback is appreciated. I say. Marlene. Right, 17. Come on, Marlene. Don't know what I'm doing voice for, but there you go. All the boys know Marlene. Good. Yes. Yes. Good captain. Right. Oh shit! Yeah, I need. Huh? What? Oh no, it's because I've put that in the wrong. Shit. That one goes there. Come on, with bloody little triangles. Where the fudge did this one go? That one. Oh. Where it was. Come out back here. There we go. One. Goes like that. That one. That one's got face up. Go on. Already pulled the other one out, and I need that one. Those. Come on. Out you come. There. Uh, there. Back to the stuff. That one. That one. That. Probably that. One. That. That. Little single there. there, and then there. There. My protein. Number 14. That way round. The other way, you muppet. Conquer. Under, which means go over. There we go, got it. First try. Now we figured out which bloody way it goes. And now go on there. That curvy bit. There. In there. Stickers. Sticker. Yeah. Do 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 do. You are going. Want to on there. Then we need 4. There. That one. In it. Why'd you off? As the Rock would say, know your role. Shut your mouth. That little section is so that one. That one. Go. Go that way. This. Going to line up how they're supposed to. We stick at number 13. Indeed, unlucky. And that there, and it goes on there. Right, okay. Don't need that yet. On that way, that one on that way. Two. So there is. That goes on like that. Oh, okay. Two goes there. Goes there. That one goes there. Rear wing now that we're doing. That one goes there. Back to front. Go that way. Then that goes that way. That one goes on there. That one goes on there. That out. Take one of them out. Take that bit out because that's the exhaust. Bit out. That bit out. Bit. Just in taking those two bits out because they'll probably be needed, and then the rest of that will very likely be spares. That bit out. Take that bit out. Let's get that out. So back off of the car. Take that bit out because that's the rear wing. That bit out because we're going to need that. And take that bit out because we're probably going to. Oh, you're going to need that bit. And take that bit out just in case. Right. Where are we? There, we've done that. That one. Navy blue side to me. That's on the navy side. Here we go. So that one. That. That one needs sticker number 4. And then to there. That one needs 2. And this that way. Okay. Basically, I've got to activate follows step by step. The other way around. So then that basically goes that way round. Sticker number 1. Realize I've just put the Komatsu response the other way around, or the one that's going to have the Komatsu response on the other way around. Back to the front. Quickly change that round. Yes, that goes that way. That done that. And exhaust in that way. Light box on. And this to go there. That's 73 steps done. Step 74. That bit that goes that way round because that flips into there. There. Big old Williams sticker. There. And then get one back. Clips onto place in there. That's the rear wing done. Little waiter. Up, there we go. Right, now we've got the shoulder cannons. Thought these were coming in handy. Thought these were going to be used for something. They'll obviously go in and on like that, don't they? Indeed. Like that. like that. Right, tweezers again, and we need stickers 9, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Stickers 9 and 10 are on the right hand side. Nine's on the bottom, 10's on. There we go. 9 goes across there. Pen goes up there. Go. That one goes there. There we go. Lovely stuff. Right. Yep. That's those bags done. 4 bags. 4 bags done. Question is, shall I just power through and get the final 2 done? That's the thing. Already an hour late to where I want to get to, where I want to go. Oh, an hour late to get to. Shall I just do it? Just power through it and get it done? Yeah, got it. Come this far. Anyone ask me where I was? I'll be sorry. I was busy YouTube live streaming because someone wanted me to live stream, and so I did. I wasn't hoping to be this long. Harrison, I blame you. I had Mally asked me if I was going to the meet. I was like, yeah, I will be there. So I'll blame you for my lateness. Right. What we doing? Okay, we're actually doing one of the things first. I don't seem to actually be putting the tyres on, but doing the covers. Would have done the front wing first, but okay. We will apparently do cover. Do the front wheel cover. Yes, I'm finishing it for your benefit, not for anyone else's benefit. For your benefit, I'm powering through because the last thing I want to be doing is being like, I didn't get a good enough fix. Like, you didn't complete it, blah blah. I don't want you moaning at me for not finishing it off. So, to finish it off, you can, you can breathe a sigh of relief, like, YouTube content in full, lovely stuff. You can be happy. Then when you got your YouTube content fix, and you got to see you got to see a Lego build to the end. That can and keep you nice and content for another 24 to 48 hours. Right. So yeah, so I'm finishing in it. I'm finishing it off for your benefit. I can have a little cry on my ped, and then I'll go out on the ped and have a little cry that I've got no more Lego to do until another day. And as we're coming to the end, of this build, I'll mention it. So tomorrow, myself, Mr. Morley, who's in chat, and a couple of others who aren't watching stream or are not aware of that they're watching the stream. I've not seen their names pop up. But there are 2 other people that are coming with us. We are going on a little road trip. We're going over to Milton Keynes to go into the Lego store there. To hopefully come away with a set or 2. I don't know what sets I'm getting yet. I've got a fair idea of what ones I want to get. But I'm not 100% sort of sold on that's the set or sets I want to get. So we will be doing that. Will it be vlogged? I hope so. I am hoping to do that. Albeit everything goes to plan. Usually when I plan to do something, it never usually work out well. So hopefully it does go to plan. So there will be some of that. And yeah, have a road trip vlog added to the channel to give you guys a bit of, well, something else to watch. To give you sort of joystick journeys fix. For those that do like to watch the channel. Right there. How come the other one's not in there? Yeah. There it is. Knew there was another one in there. Not to deceive me that. No, don't do it. He's finishing it. No, don't do it. Surprise him tomorrow with a vlog. I still don't know what I want to get. Yeah, I'm still sort of unsure. Like I said, I've got a fair idea of what I want to get, but I'm not like 100% committed to that's what I want sort of thing. But yeah, we're doing a vlog. We're going to record it. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully we won't have any problems. Shouldn't do, but yeah, should be fun. Not going to be scripted. It's going to be completely unscripted. So it's just going to be 4 friends out on a road trip, just enjoying each other's company and the vibe and all that. So it should be good. But yeah, we'll record that. By the time I do edit in bits, it will take probably a week, maybe a couple of weeks. So that should be out roughly sort of mid to late September time. Depends how much I need to edit and whatnot, and then obviously fit it in around other commitments. What other bit do I need? Need another one of those sort of half semicircle bits, which is there. And like always in the bottom of the bag. And do I need another one? Oh, no. Moment. Right, okay. So this one going there. No. And have I put? I think I put. I know I did. I put the little L-shaped ones a little too far forward. I put one stud further forward than they should have been. Not bad. There we go. Now we're cooking. Right, so that. Oh, this has got so many fiddly ass little bits in it. I'm just gonna break one of my rules about not tipping it onto the table, because I'm going to tip it out onto the table. Not something I usually do. I'd rather keep it in the bag because it keeps all the little bits in one place so they don't go missing. But we're going to embrace the chaos. We're going to embrace the Mr. Morley method. Tip it out on the table and just scour through the bits. That one, and then this goes. Bit goes on to there. Should be a Williams nose somewhere. There it is. W. Two curvy bits. That one there. That one there. Slightly angular bits. These are going round. There, that one. There. Yep, done those. That one and that one. Yes. So that's those sides each other. We're nearly there. That one goes on there. This is walk past with her empty teacup, so I assume she's going for a refuel. Not time surprise on that umpteenth cup of tea today. So much tea, she keeps the whole tea business going. He's doing me. Yes, I am doing you. Embracing the chaos, just chucking it onto the table and just try and filter through it. Right, I need. You know what? There's not many bits left out of that one. Get that bag out of the way. Right, I need that one and that one. I need that one and that one, and I need that one and I need that, and rest of you can go off over there. Shoot. Right. That's there. Two little black squares as well. That's that one. Goes on there. There, that goes there. Bet that's go off. I generally thought that was probably Melly messaging me asking me where I was. Not. I am coming. I'm just running late. Root and Adventures number 25. That one there. So that goes there, and then gotta go. That goes there. There. That one on there. There. To there like that. That. There. That one. Like that. That one on like that. That into there. That one onto there. That into there. Get the sticker on. This one done. Literally the next step it's telling me to do anyway. The front wing on. That way. That goes on to there. One, that one. Where are these going? These are going either side. There. Then the little boom mirrors go in. Want to go in? Go. That's one. Go. Those. And then we need that one, that one, that one, and that one. And then two. That one go like that. That one go like that. And then they're basically just that. There, that one goes there. And four. That one there. Some Duracell stickers. That is. Yep, that's the last of the stickers. Final sticker on. Trying to line it up so that the bronze coloured sections line up with each other. I know that's very anal to do, but hey, what can I say? Probably 7:30. I'll do the Krusty Burger stream. Okay. I will probably be out at that point. I might be. I mean, I could probably watch it while I'm out, but yeah, depending on my signal, I maybe it would jump in and out, in and out. Right. So that one, and that goes in there. Line up. That one goes up there. A little T-cam position. Right. Halo time. And no, not the video game. There. In there. Bend it over. That one goes there. Have a little hook. Stick that in there. Move that over. And clip. In, get. Open the second. Get a driver in. Perfect. Think it properly. Check. Drivers in. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. That's done. Right, what was we need? Big ones. Big tire. So that one. There. That one. Go in like so. That one, that one. There. That one on there. Cat hair all bloody thing. Getting cat hair on the thing. There. Goes there. Caps just straight on the fronts. That one on there. That one on there. That should driver in. Yes. Done. Complete. Finished. Final F1 car is complete. The last F1 car to be built is now officially, finally 100% complete, done. End of, end game, fatality. No more of these will I be doing. This is the final one. Oh yeah, the final car is finished. Indeed. It is finale'd. Right. Now, I don't know how well it's going to show, but I'll try my best to see if I can get this to go. There we are. Hello, world. Right, let's try and move it around as much as I can without it falling also onto it. Yes, I know there is lights hanging off. I've been meaning to take them down. I kind of got halfway and then gave up. I have built all 10, yes, and as you can see, we've got the Honda S2000 Too Fast Too Furious up there. Obviously, we've got all the F1 cars here, all the other F1 cars there, until we get down to until that one, which is obviously the Ferrari F40. But we're going to take that one out, and then the F40 will go up the top, and the Williams will go there. As you probably may have noticed, there is a minifigure just there in front of the Aston Martin. That is a C3PO minifigure that my wife got in a magazine. I think she got it in a Lego magazine. And I saw it, and I was like, I'm going to pop him in the little cabinet. And to be fair, with the fact that I've got the F1 cars on the sides, with the gap in between, I can put little minifigs in the middle. I can stand them up, and Harrison knows a place where you can get loads of different minifigs. So that may be a trip to there as well, so I can get some minifigs because I want to get the Squid Game ones. Anyway, you're not going to hear me through the microphone because I'm going to have to take my headset off because my headset's not going to reach me over there. Actually, no, it might actually. It might. Just got to be careful I don't pull any wires out. Ooh. Steady. Right. Don't want to be sliding that glass panel out all the way, otherwise we're saying goodnight Vienna to the whole entire collection. Then I will cry. So
F40 now goes on the top. Here we go, guys. To add it, and yes, I'm going to be absolutely anal with the wheels because I am. Make sure all the Pirelli logos are on the top. And that the P0s are on the underside. There we go. Now to finally close the chapter off. Closing it up. There we go, guys. All it needs is a bit of LED lighting in there to sort of light up the back of it. He's built a tent. Look at that. A master at work here. Well, I wouldn't go that far, but yeah, it's now complete. We've got Ferrari, Haas, Alpine, Sauber, Racing Bulls, Red Bull, Aston Martin, Mercedes, McLaren, and now to top it off, we have the Williams. Obviously, you can't see the two right on the bottom shelf just because of the angle of the camera, but yeah, all that, and then obviously little C3PO in there. But yeah, but like I said, to fill the little void in the middle, I'm going to get some random minifigures just to have stand in the middle. So yeah, Harrison, we need to go to that place in Yarmouth that has the minifigures. Has all the the little minifigs on display. I want to move that far off. I don't want it too close to the edge, but at the same time, I don't want it too far back. There we go. But yes, the final book, which I've still got to register the set, but here is the books to every other set that I've built. So obviously we've got the Ferrari F40 on there, but we have got the Honda S2000 here. But all other 9 F1 cars are in this fucking handful of booklets. We can now add the Williams. Just a wad of Speed Champion booklets. And to properly close the chapter off, I'm going to shut the drawer. And there we go. There we go, guys. Yes, forgive me. It's just a pile of crap behind me I'm trying to sort through. But yes, there we go. So, all done. All 10 done. Unfortunately, like I said, I didn't stream 2 of them, which was a bit of a shame because I didn't think about it until after I built the first 2. But all 10 are done. So all F1 teams have been built at the Speed Champions. So yeah, that's done. Obviously, we've got the Honda S2000, which I don't think I did a live stream build of that, and the Ferrari F40 I don't think I did. But yeah, tomorrow going to be filming a road trip vlog with Mr. Morley and company. We're going to go Milton Keynes Lego store, and we're going to pick up some sets. What sets we're getting, none of us know yet. Mr. Biddle doesn't know what he wants to get. Our friend Chloe doesn't know what she wants to get. Who's sort of new to the Lego gang crew, I guess. Even Mr. Morley doesn't know what he wants to get, and like I said, I've got a fair idea what I want, but I'm not 100% sure on it yet. But I will say there will be more Speed Champions sort of sets to come, because I do like the Speed Champions series, as is evident by the fact that I've built 12 of the Speed Champions cars already, 10 of the F1s, and then obviously the F40 and the S2000. So I will probably continue with that. There are a couple of sets I've seen that are brand new, so might try and see if I can get them if they are available. And yeah, I mean, if you guys want to see those builds on the stream, obviously do like the live, obviously, you know, and all the usual stuff. Subscribe to the channel and blah de blah. And yeah, and then I'll stream them. Chances are I'll have Mr. Morley. You'll probably bang on to me and say like, "I'll do a live stream. I want to see a Speed Champions build. Like, I want to see you build some Lego." So he'll probably nag me like an old woman in regards to that. So yeah, so hopefully there'll be some more to come. Don't know how long it'll be in between this live stream and another one. It's just going to be dependent on what I'm doing at the time, and if I haven't got anything to do, then I can sort of fill it in. So, but that's done. I'm going to stop waffling because it's like nearly 20 past 8. Well, not 20 past 8, sorry, 20 past 6. And I was meant to have left my house about sort of 10 to 5 to try and, to go out to a bike meet that I want to sort of go and do, because one of my mates said he's going to be there. So that's what I'm going to now do. So I'm going to get myself ready and head on over there. So thank you everyone for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the series. And yeah, just obviously keep an eye out for more, and obviously keep an eye out for the Lego store trip vlog / road trip. Like I said, that should come out hopefully end of September, depending on how much editing I've got to do on it. As for an actual date, I can't really put a date on it yet, but obviously keep an eye on the YouTube. Obviously we've got like a little community post bit where I can obviously sort of post updates and stuff, so I'll try and update you guys on that so you know when to expect that video to drop. But yeah, anyway, thank you everyone, and I will see you all in the next one.